All right, sweet. All right, we're recording. We're looking good. All right, man. Cheers, buddy. It's good to see you. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for Mental Health Motivational Monday. Today is going to be a little bit of a lighter day. We had a bit of a heavy week last week, so I brought a buddy I haven't seen in, it's been about a year, eh?
Yeah, about that.
About that. So, again, if you want to, you can unravel the mic.
Yeah.
And hold it closer here.
To a meeting, I could just talk normal.
There you go. Just hold that kind of... Or do you want it in the thing?
Yeah, I'll leave it in here. Just
okay.
Kinda,
you can hold it on your lap if you
like
want.
This. Yeah.
Unravel it and hold it on your lap if you want.
How about that?
There you go. He's good. A little bit of tech education here. So, CLB, Chris and I, we've been buddies for a while now, and I haven't seen you in like a year because I've been doing my sobriety thing and pretty much staying sheltered in my king of the castle here.
What does that say about me then?
Well, I don't know. Are you staying sober these days? What's going on with you?
Not.
No? You're
Yeah,
still training hard. You came from training.
Yeah, I train all the time, I smoke weed and I'll drink, but that's about it.
That's about it. Well, let's get that right off your chest right away, right? Say, Vinny
At
Chase.
least I'm not the only one that's going to be made fun of.
Are you stoned right now?
Oh, no.
You're not?
No.
Yeah, not tonight.
It's like
okay.
the only time I'm not.
No, that's all good, man. So, Chris, why don't you tell, you're obviously London, Ontario. You've started, did you start Monday Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah, I started with Seth Connor and a group of guys who just kind of wanted to train with me, and then kind of just turned into a bigger team as time went on.
Absolutely. So, when did you start developing? Let's tell everyone what you do. You basically, your passion is jiu-jitsu, right? But you're a fighter. You're an MMA guy.
Yeah,
yeah.
Basically. So yeah, I started with jiu-jitsu maybe 9 years ago. Did judo and boxing kind of as a kid, and then as I trained jiu-jitsu more, it kind of got me more interested in fighting, and that's just kind of the end game where it kind of turns to eventually.
Sure. So what age group was it that you kind of got as involved as you are now?
Well, MMA, I started doing that more in, say, 20when not very recent, I'm only on my second pro fight now. So
would you say that you're like a prodigy? Because you're a pretty good fighter. I remember when I came in to train with you, you were just you're kind of being a dick. Because you're like, if you can just fucking mount me, I'll buy you drinks tonight or something. I can't remember. And I'm like, man, just get your legs out of the way. I just want to fucking mount you. But he's a pretty skilled guy. So what level are you at in jiu-jitsu now?
Now I'm a brown belt, but the belts in jiu-jitsu are a lot harder to earn than a belt in, say, anything else, really, So,
yeah.
You won't see kids that are black belts in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, you kind of have to, it takes a long time, right?
It takes years, right?
Yeah, I've trained, say, 9 years and, competed maybe over 200 matches.
Yeah.
And I've done... and still done MMA and everything else, and I'm just a brown belt now, so...
I wouldn't say just a brown belt, buddy. That's a pretty fucking high
fairly recent.
Yeah, sure. So, so this is like a passion. You do this pretty much every day. What's a day in the life of Chris Lee Byrne like?
Basically just training or just, being with friends, I live the dream. My only responsibilities really is just training, and, it takes a lot of sacrifice, there's ups and downs, it's starting to be to the point now where I can do it as a full-time thing,
Sure.
But like I said, there's it's a balance, right? There's a lot of different streams of income you got to put together,
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And as I understand it, I've talked to a few different MMA guys that have their clubs, and it's, you're not going to get rich overnight by any means,
no.
Right? Yeah. So it's
huge potential, but it takes a long grind.
Long time to get there, right? Okay. So, where are you located, and where can people find you if they want to go to your business and train under you?
Well, we rent mat space from Adrenaline MMA, so we run our own jiu-jitsu program kind of our way, where, it's kind of focused on competing in tournaments and just the way we like to do it, So, that's really it, You can check out our page, Monday Jiu-Jitsu, and that's it.
Sure.
Everybody gets to come try it for free,
Do you have the times on your website as to when people come train?
Yeah, everything's on their schedule.
So it's all pretty much website based, so go to Monday Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, the website's right on the page, everything, MondayJiujitsu.com, Monday Jiu-Jitsu page, or Twitter, IG, it's on everything.
So, other than that, hanging out with friends, let's get to the hanging out with friends stuff. That's people love you in the city. I know that. You've got a pretty good following. At one point we talked about how you might be thinking about doing a podcast. So what would that be about? Just Chris Lee Byrne just being Chris, or what?
Yeah, I'd want to keep it kind of comedy and jiu-jitsu based.
Jiu-jitsu and comedy.
Maybe following stuff that's going on in jiu-jitsu or MMA sometimes. maybe a lot of pranks or just like trolling my friends, talking shit.
Well, you're always welcome to, man. I mean, I've noticed that doing 3 podcasts a week is fucking time consuming and it's draining.
Yeah.
So if you ever want space, you got it set up here. You can come over and fuck with your friends all you want.
Maybe that's what we'll do, actually.
Yeah, sure. So just come over. Tell me, hey, I want to come over. I want to do a podcast. I'll show you how to do it on Audacity here. The screen should be closing, but anyway, we're being recorded. I can teach you all that. Vince can teach you all that, and the iPad stuff too. So I mean, you can do all this yourself and fuck with people all day long. So to get to some of the mental health stuff, I mean, it's motivational. Do you have anyone you want to?
No, I'm just seeing him.
Chris is live on Facebook as well, so anyone wants to fuck with him or ask him any questions, by all means, go ahead. So let's focus on like what I mean. I know that you're kind of a different breed because I talk to you and you're like, I don't really care. I'll walk in the ring, but like for me, there was a time when you were going to train me. And I was challenging guys from The Bachelorette on the radio to try and fight, and every single one of them wouldn't fight me. And
I'm still on your ass all the time about it.
You are, man. Actually, recently I did challenge someone from the Canadian Bachelorette. I won't say his name because he didn't. He's a decent guy, but he didn't want anything to do with it too. And I'm like, man, I haven't trained. Like I jump back into it with you, but no one wants to do it. I guess
you got your gi though and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've got it all ready to go. When I do want to participate, I can.
Yeah.
So tell me, like, what does it feel like when you're working up to a fight? Like you've done cage fights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm at like 10 now.
10
2
of them?
pro and the rest amateur.
So what was your first fight like? Like, what did that feel like before? Was it the most adrenaline you've ever felt in your life?
It's up there for sure. Like the first couple of times I did MMA fights, I thought it was crazy exciting. I got really fired up. Like everything depends on it,
Sure.
It was like listen to some crazy ass music.
Yeah.
And then it's just like it's so stressful that way. So like I just
Oh really?
So I just kind of stopped caring really. I just kind of realized like the way it's going to unfold is how it's going to unfold. You just train as much as you can and just fight the guy. He's human too. Right. So just go out there and accept what's going to happen. You're already ahead of the pack even competing. So just go.
So
just accept it. So I just go now and I have fun. I stay relaxed. Now I listen to like feel good music or something chill. And I'm just like jumping around backstage or then tape my hands and then that's just my approach now. It's less stressful.
So do you think that came with experience? I mean, obviously the nerves were there when your first couple fights, and then you realized, fuck it, I'm just gonna be me, and how it ends is how it ends.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, right. I like that style.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like what's gonna happen? Worst, I get injured or something. It's
or die.
I hope I don't die.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure it's happened a few times.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they try to do everything they can to stay safe, but have you suffered any concussions or anything in your time?
I think the guys who are dying too are like on like an amateur level, like they go in with like high cholesterol, like heavyweight division, and something happens, or sometimes it's just fluke, sometimes injury, like maybe they didn't get like all their scans and stuff before and clear medicals,
The guys that are going around challenging guys that have never been in a cage fight before, like guys like that.
It's really hard to hurt someone who's good at it. Like,
yeah, sure. Yeah, that's true.
So do you still get that adrenaline rush though? Like when you actually when the fight starts and it's like, okay, this is it, it's game time. Like, do you still get that? Where it's like
I get it more now when I like one of my students fights.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because I'm just like, fuck, this guy's like depending on me. Like, I hope I prepared him properly. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way. So I mean, as a coach, you've got a lot invested in this too, right? So you've got a lot invested in these students.
Yeah. So like, if I see one of them fight, it's nerve wracking. Like.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I look at them, they start getting scared. I start getting worried for them now.
Yeah.
I'm just like passing back that energy.
Absolutely.
No, I'm playing with it. But like, I try to set like a nice chilled temperament before, and then they just kind of follow that lead, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you pick up on some of their fear when you're there though?
Well, like I see some guys backstage like with like pool noodles, like slapping their guys around. I don't know how that even helps, but they're just like slapping them with pool noodles.
Really?
And then they're like firing them up like, yeah, everything depends on this. Or like listening to Slipknot. The kid's like hyperventilating.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then like me and my guy will be like stretching, like just be like, so what's up? Like, what are we doing after this?
I feel like mentally that might kind of stress you out more. Before the fight, you're burning off all this like.
I heard something doing judo a couple of years ago with John Batten in Kitchener. He told me something. He's like, it's really hard to like, just like stay stiff the whole time for 5 minutes, like like flexing your whole body 5 minutes. That'd be hard, right?
Yeah.
And then, so like, you just want to be like a whip cracking. You want to be nice and relaxed.
Yeah. Right.
So that's how you're gonna like snap stuff up, right? So
sure.
I don't know. I think that kind of applies to like all of it, really. You know, striking or jiu-jitsu or judo or any of it.
Yeah, and is there a mental aspect to that too? Like, are you supposed to be like calm and like analytical when you're fighting, or is it like, are you supposed to get like all like?
You see it both, right?
I think there's like an optimal amount where you're like you want to be happy on your nerves and like kind of use the adrenaline rush, right? But there's
but then there's those slugfests.
I don't think you want to be too crazy. Like there's pros like who are like 10, 20 fights in and like you can watch them and they're like very calm, you know. Like I'm sure they still get nerves. Like I'm sure everyone does. Like we're all human, right? But I think that's the difference. And like as you get experience, you know, you get used to being there and you can stay relaxed and act right in the situation.
Yeah, no kidding. So when people go in, I mean, usually it's the more inexperienced guys that go in there. And it ends up being just a slugfest, and all their training goes out the window the first time, right? Like,
yeah, basically.
Yeah, so the more experience you get, the more that kind of kicks in and stays with you, and you see sort of a more technical fight, right?
Yeah, like my last fight is my first pro loss, and I lost a decision kind of on short notice.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I prepared for you.
I
think I prepared with you for that fight.
I think so too. That was fun. Yeah,
a lot of
but preparing, I think it was me. Yeah, I think it was me kind of standing there being a punching bag a little bit. But
and then so like that fight I lost, but it was the fight I think the most where I finally like really felt comfortable in there. You know, I wasn't that nervous. I wasn't. I was able to stay relaxed the whole time. You know.
But you were training, but you were also still going out.
Yeah, that's the training with you.
Yeah, okay,
that's what I'm saying. We did no training.
Yeah, exactly. Like I remember you were having every time that we.
I was with you the whole time. We didn't do anything. I go do class like once a day. I go do some jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
But the fight was already short notice. I had like 2 weeks to prepare, and I was like, I don't know.
That was when I was going out every night, and you were by my side. You're like, fuck. Every time I called you, like, fuck, man, I got a fight coming up. I can't be doing this. But just one drink. All right.
It wasn't hard.
You had rubber arms, man, when it came to going out, for sure.
A lot of prep there.
That was fun, though. That was fun.
Came back, I'm like, I lost.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's all an experience.
Decision, though, you know. I had no cuts, no nothing. You just like the 2 of the rounds he got. There's 3 rounds. 2 of the rounds he got some good takedowns and just stayed on top. But you know, I worked for a lot of subs the whole time off my back, and the stand up, I won the stand up. You know, in the second round, I took him down, ground cut him.
Sure.
But you know, just how they score the sport. I felt fine. Like, at the end of the fight, I was like had no cuts.
Yeah, I remember.
I like looked like I could have went another round easily. You know.
Yeah.
And like he was pretty tired. You know, he wasn't like the shit kicked out of him, but he was tired and he was cut. Like if you looked at both of us, it would be. It would look.
But
it's just a game, you know. That's still bitch assness. Like no excuses. If I had an answer for stopping the takedown or getting on top, then I should have done it. You know. But,
Sure.
But it's still like a shitty loss to take.
Yeah. No, absolutely, man. But I think it's all part of the game, right?
Yeah, I just stopped giving a shit too, right? Like, of course I want to win. I'm not saying I don't care to lose.
Sure.
I care, but like, you know, I'm just not like all the fucking pressure in the world isn't gonna like change anything. You know what I mean? Like,
there's things like if you don't actually care about them that much, it helps you perform better. Like not just like MMA, but like. I don't know. There's just other things where.
Well, when you don't like let your thoughts take you off, and get you all fucked up.
Like if you have to come up with like, say like a certain amount of money by tomorrow, you know, and then like you could just stress all fucking night with no answer.
Yeah.
And then still not pay and be or you could just like chill, and then it still works out the same. You know, either way, whether you're gonna have a solution or not, it's gonna kind of work out. You know, so like, do you want to just fucking stress the whole process too on top of it?
So it's essentially, you're like, you're almost training yourself in a way not to worry about things, right? Just like take it as it comes.
The fight's gonna be stressful. Okay, it's gonna be stressful backstage, and then like the 15 minutes of the fight or whatever, and then after that, you're like, it's awesome. You're a hero for like a week. You know? But then the month before, you could just stress the whole fucking month, and then backstage, or you can just chill the month. Yeah. You know, train. That's how you get rid of some of it. You know, and then that's it.
But you love it though. I mean, this is what you do.
Yeah, well, like I'm more focused on jiu-jitsu than anything really, but kind of go back and forth. You know, like